Maybe that fixed it. I'm sorry about that, Joanne. Maybe now. Fixed it. Okay, sweet. Thank you. Well, hi over on Twitch. Yeah, indeed I do. Indeed I do. Yeah. We're literally doing the same quest. Yeah, that is a shame. That would be fun. That would be fun. I was looking at my Doomhowl roster and Defias Pillager, and I don't have anything on Defias Pillager, but oh man, I'm so sorry. I should remember this, but I can't remember if you said which one of those you were on. I think Scott was on Defias Pillager and you were on Doomhowl, if memory serves. Doomhowl. Yep, I knew it. Okay, I got 2. I think I'm just gonna use a dummy here. I don't want to mess around with this. Right, that's what you said. A paladin. A paladin. Boy, I'm glad I used that dummy so that warrior could come in and steal one of my mobs. Whatever. Indeed. And better to dummy and not need it. Well, let me tell you, Joanne, I've had a long, long work week. I very much need a little bit of WoW time. How about you? How has the work week been? Ooh. Inventory is full. I can't carry anymore. Really? Okay. Just need a couple of Murloc heads. I can get rid of the Ichor here. Sleeping well again too. You know, that's so funny that you should say that because I'm in like a similar place with that. I recently just discovered that like I wasn't like sleeping well, and I went to see a pulmonologist, and they're the ones who are checking me out, and I'm gonna do a sleep study and all that. But I also just started taking like an allergy pill, and apparently even that just opens up my airways enough to where I sleep really, really good. But isn't good sleep just such a wonderful thing? Like, I feel like a different person, you know, when I sleep well. Yeah, I think you're correct. I think you're correct. I guess I feel okay because I'm more or less over leveled. But they swim slow here is what I noticed. Like their swim speed is actually not that fast. I got all my heads though. I definitely don't want to spend any more time here than I absolutely have to. Yeah, it is very much their territory. But I got these pearls, and because I'm self-found, I can't do anything with them. Feels bad. No, you're not wrong, though, Joanne. Fighting murlocs in water is pretty universally a bad idea. But alas, we are done.
Hey there. See you around. Have a good one. See you later.
All right, I'm taking something to some guy around the corner. Yeah, a bag of murloc heads. Quite a gift.
What can I do for you? Be careful.
Yeah, I was thinking about doing an RFK group today.
For the Alliance.
So wait, Farron's proof. Oh, so there's a little chain here. It's quite a bit of XP. I like it.
You need something?
No, with regards to the sleep though, I've been getting back into just doing some like exercise and oh dang, a fish go. Oh, that's not anything. Okay, it's decent damage, but that's about it. And I'll probably wait on this quest. Go down to Darkshire and do some stuff there. Where's my Hearthstone? Oh, there it is. Scared me for a second. So you must be right around level 32 with your priest as well.
You need something?
33. Yeah, literally the same. Literally the same. Let me get rid of this hammer. I want to keep the wolf. I'm going to skip that. I'm going to skip that. I don't need that. I don't think I need these pearls for engineering either. Raptor egg, hot spices. So yeah, I just need to level cooking to 130.
Safe travels.
Oh, okay. So we have the Legend of Stalvin. We have to finish up, which I think I can probably solo Stalvin. I don't think he has any hard CC or anything like that. I think that might be doable. I know he has like a fast like attack speed and stuff like that. That's the only thing that kind of worries me, but that means that he'll get a lot of return damage from Retribution Aura. It's kind of OP for those situations. I'm doing like a 2004, 2005 throwback night. I'm doing a bit of a cheat meal, pizza and some beer. You see me munching away here. Dungeon boss, Jen. Never a bad combination, indeed. Mainly just the ones I don't know, I guess. As soon as I get to like 45 plus here, I'm not super familiar, or like anything above 55 with regards to dungeons, I'm just not that familiar with. I never went that far in the original game. It was kind of a classic Andy, so I guess I'm not looking forward to that. Oh, that is just lovely. Okay. Well, we could take at least, we get to get a food buff on board. And we have dummy as well, which will allow me to get at least a heal off. But we need to get a feel for his damage. We need to get a feel for his damage. Yeah, and then I think I take wisdom so that I have plenty of like mana sustain. Let's just see how this goes. Oh, what? I thought that he was like... Oh, yeah, and I can do this too. So, like, yeah, he hits hard, but I mean, I can just heal on repeat, and he's slowly but surely killing himself. And he put the curse on me. Oh, why not? Yeah, I had that fine. Just, yeah, I don't need them for that, but yeah, anyway. I had that fine, but I feel like it's just rude to just, I feel like it would have been just rude to deny them the quest just for no reason. That's not, yeah, cool. At least everything involving Classic Era has tons of guys. You're so right, and that was my plan. Like, before I run Dire Maul, before I run, you know, Scalo, before I run, like, Blackrock Depths, you know, Upper Blackrock Spire, whatever, all that stuff, I'm literally gonna just study the guides. Oh, look at that. We got Stitches here. And the hunter's kiting him for some reason. A level 16 hunter. What's going on here? That felt a little sus. I don't know why. Alright, never mind. I don't care. Like, that felt like they were kiting him maybe to a low-level zone or something, which would be super rude. So I think I just take the axe here. Just for the silver. Okay. All attributes reduced by 5. We definitely don't want to do anything risky while that is up. But what we can do is make our way over to Bride of the Embalmer and Morladim. And farm some wolves on the way over there for cooking.
See you around.
What can I do for you?
Which we do need. I'm going to refill my melon juice here.
Have a good one.
Because I need plenty of that. But yeah, on the docket today, I mean, I might try to solo Morladim. I think that's pretty ambitious, even with the level that I am. I mean, he just slaps so freaking hard. I would want to get the defense skill up a little bit. And let's see, what else? And then, but her... So, Bride of the Embalmer, I should be able to solo her. I have, like, a frost resistance aura, and she throws frost bolts. But then it's the 3 mobs that she spawns that make it difficult. It just ends up being way too much damage coming out. So, we'll see. I might decide to get help. I did give an attempt before, but I was 1 level lower, and thankfully I was able to escape. And I will brag a little bit. Nicola, yeah, this is the Paladin Mace. Yeah, this is Varigan's Fist that I got from the quest line. Yep, I got that at level 21. I'm now level 33, and I haven't found occasion to replace it yet. So, very, very happy with it, especially because I'm leveling Holy Spec. Yeah, yeah, it's a pretty sweet mace. That was a great stream. Thank you. Thank you, Jen. I'm sorry, Joanne. I'm mixing up Jen and Joanne. I have a Jen and a Joanne. Yeah, Joanne, that was a really fun stream. I haven't run into Emmett ever since then, but like two-manning that entire thing, that was a really fun time. I haven't seen him around. I hope he's still alive. Let's see. He's a paladin. I don't see him online. I'm gonna ask the guild. Any word on Emmett the paladin? Is the lad still with us? I guess I would like to know. Out of context, that would seem so callous. I hope he's still alive. Yeah. So, I mean, in general, I just hope his character is doing well. You know, that's more or less the context, right? You know that. Yeah. Anybody who wasn't at that stream probably doesn't know that. I'm actually going to take this southern route because I think there are higher level wolves there, mastiffs and whatnot. I can at least maybe get some XP off of them. Or yeah, I mean I can just make my way over. No need to delay this. I'm just gonna run over. Yeah, so we did solo Morbent Fell as well, at level 32 actually, which was not actually that difficult, believe it or not. Really not that difficult at all. Taylor, what I'm doing right now is I'm making my way over to a couple of elite quests in Duskwood, and I'm going to attempt to solo them. We have Bride of the Embalmer, which involves a fight with basically like a mage, undead, like elite. But the challenge is that she spawns 3 like melee undead mobs, and they actually kind of slap, and their attack speed is like super fast. So I'm not entirely sure yet how I'm gonna deal with it. I might try to like turn undead her, and then deal with the skeletons, and then see if I can just finish the fight and just out sustain her. As far as Morladim, I don't know if about pronunciation there. I think I can actually, yeah, tight. I think I can actually solo him. But yeah, he also just kind of slaps super hard, so I'm not sure. But I just have such good sustain as a holy paladin, like with the blessing of wisdom and stuff like that. I should be able to just out heal whatever. And because his attack speed is so fast, like I do a meaningful amount of damage to him over the course of the fight through Retribution Aura. So we'll see how it goes, and I can escape him if I need to. I can heal myself. I have Turn Undead. I also have Exorcism if I need it, just for extra damage. Everything should be fine. Oh. I do need to farm up a bunch of like wolf meat and stuff, but that feels like more of a off-stream activity. Okay, Embalmer's over here. I'm gonna give an attempt at this. I'm gonna give an attempt at this and just kind of see how it goes. I'm gonna opt to. Yeah, I'm gonna opt to don the intellect gloves, because I think just having more mana and more potential for heal crits is gonna be the thing here. It's just gonna be a bit of a battle of attrition. Yeah. So yeah, we're gonna try this solo. We're gonna see how it goes. Yeah, we got a target dummy right here. Someone did attempt the dummy. So I don't know. Yeah, this is actually kind of dangerous. I mean, we'll see. We'll see how it goes. Yeah, I don't know. Oh, I should wait till the Curse of Stalvin falls off. I'm gonna wait for that to fall off. There's no reason to like go into a fight like this with your stats lower. Curse of Stalvin looks like, yeah, all attributes reduced by 5. No, thank you. There's another 40 seconds on that. I don't know though, man. I remember this fight being like, it actually feels really brutal, because when those 3 undead mobs come up and start smacking on you, I mean they hit hard. Like, or it's just, I don't know, it's just a lot of damage coming out, a lot. Okay. So we got dummy, we have lay on hands, we have bubble if we need it. I mean, yeah, there really should be no reason at all. Shouldn't be able to make this work. Let's see how it goes. Okay. Okay, so we're gonna dummy early. And these things don't go down though very fast. So we're gonna start a heal up now. Let's see how far we can get in it. Okay, full heal off. Okay, thing is, we're already like running out of mana. Yeah. Yeah, we're basically already out of mana. We're gonna pot here. Thank goodness we got a critical heal on the potion. Okay. Okay, we have lay on hands too as a last resort here. We actually should be okay. Why am I not doing any damage to this guy? We're gonna lay on hands for sure. Okay, I'm gonna let our mana just build up here, and then we want to have enough for a heal, and then we can critically heal. Yeah, so we're gonna eat the frostbolts for now, because the value we get from the healing is gonna be much higher. Okay, my Blessing of Wisdom fell off, which is unfortunate. I'm gonna opt for this heal here. It will be a critical. Yep. Okay. So it's basically free. We're gonna Blessing of Wisdom. We're gonna hold all of our stuff for healing, because we basically have nothing left here. It's do or die now. Okay. And all right. Whoo. Oh. Okay. That was a fight for sure. Yeah. Yeah, that was a little bit much, I'm not going to lie. I kind of had to use everything. And now there's no way I can do more Lydium without having lay on hands and like other like defensive stuff available. Okay. Whew. Yeah, that was a bit spicy. That was a bit spicy. Without Blessing of Freedom, that would not be possible. Because when she freezes me in place and like just stands there and pelts me and I can't do any damage, I think that might have made the difference. I'll do a group for more Lydium. If I have some other people doing damage to him, I think it'll be fine. More, or yeah, more name. Let's just go get a look at him though. I just want to look at him. I just want to talk to him. I just want to talk to him. I just want to talk to him. That's not him. There he is. I mean, now just looking at him though, he kind of just looks like a bitch. Doesn't look that tough. Like, he doesn't even look that tough. Look at him. He's skinny. Sword he has is way too big for him. I don't know. I think I can take him. I think I can take him. I think I can actually take him. How strong could he be? Let's go. Okay, we're gonna do our super secret special thing. Let's try to get some heals off and see what happens here. Can we keep ourselves healed? Yikes, he hits hard though. Yeah, I don't have the sustain for this. Ooh. Any crits. Yeah, nope. Nope. Nope, nope, nope. Nope. The lad is green. That's exactly how I felt in that moment. Oh, could I kite him then? Could I kite him? Could I just exorcism kite him? Because if he couldn't catch me... No, because he runs fast, right? He runs fast. No, he was catching up to me. Okay, no. Come on, calm down. Calm down, Thomas. I just feel like there's a way to do it. I would just run out of mana, inevitably. Honestly, I just need one other person to do it, though. I just need one other person. I can't solo him. He just, yeah, he hits too hard. His attack speed is insanely fast. And if I'm, like, spamming flash heals... I do have pellets. I do have bag of marbles, though. I didn't even think to use that. I didn't use any of my mitigating stuff, but, yeah. Man. Please stop. But I feel like I could take him. 29 priests needed help 10 minutes ago. Ah, what a shame. Sag. Oh. Oh. Well, I need to... Okay, I whispered him. Help me, priest. Oh, he's coming. Sweet. I got help with this priest. Oh, it's a rogue. Why did I think he was a priest? Like, all I have to sit here is just flash heal myself. Yeah, he's not taking damage. Okay. Lucky break. Your brother's right. Indeed, this instinct may get me killed. Thanks. Appreciate it. Alright. I'm all too happy to be done with this, actually. I wasn't sure how I was going to get it done. So now, I mean, we need to talk about options, though, next, because I think I could start to make my way into Stranglethorn Vale, but I think that a lot of it is still, like, over-leveled for me. Apparently I can do Northfold Manor in Arathi Highlands. And I can escape him He's like, yeah, it didn't give me much time, but it worked out. Yeah, I had it in the bag. I could have escaped him anytime. No problem. All right, someone named Chartreuse reached level 60. Good for them. Let's see, brothers. I did quite a bit at level 32, at least in north part. Ooh, okay. Yeah, I think I'll probably head up that way. That seems like the safe thing. If I do want to do STV, but I'd like to be just over leveled for it. I think it's generally just a dangerous place. And if I'm not mistaken, the recipe book for the next tier of first aid is there, and I need that at this point. I've been stuck at 150 for a while. I have a good amount of silk as well. Yep. It's decided. Gonna make my way up there. Go Arathi, yes. Indeed. And then I should hit 34 pretty quickly. Oh, Taylor. There's a dwarf named Duran. Never mind. I don't know. His name was Duran. Just once, though. STV is like Florida. Yeah, and I've been watching enough stuff on YouTube to know that going toward the Jirabashi arena and Stranglethorn right now, even on this server, is just a death sentence, basically. So we'll be avoiding that as well. Oh man, it's going to be nice to have a mount. That I am very much looking forward to. We're not too far away either.
Well met. Have a good one. Safe travels. Well met. Go with honor, friend.
Okay. Wow, that's crazy. This Archaeus weapon doesn't even do as much damage as Varrigan's Fist.
Be careful.
Wild.
What can I do for you? For the Alliance? Be careful.
That is technically a shoulder upgrade. I'll take that. Have any of you seen the shorts of that rogue that just camps there? And he's geared enough to where he can basically one-shot anything that walks in there for the chest. Like he does his full combo and he has title charm and all that. Let's see. Oh my goodness. Joanne, I missed what you said a little while ago about claymores being lighter than I think. Yeah, it was more of a psychological thing. I just don't really feel like I think more or less I was rationalizing just, you know, trying to attack him. I wanted to solo him. I really did. Just wasn't a reasonable thing to do, it turns out. But you already knew that I was doing that. Without some kind of conscience and hardcore, you know, people to tell me, hey, like, it's a bad idea to try to go solo and more let him, I'd probably be dead by now on this character. Huh. I could try destroying this cache of explosives. In Thandlespan. Well, dungeon-wise, next, I think we need to be looking at a RFK run. Pretty excellent healing mace here. I mean, it's more for, or yeah, like a Shadow Priest mace, but in theory, we could get Corpse Maker, which I would 100% switch to Ret if I could get Corpse Maker. It's just too strong. Let's see. Decent cloth shoulders. Let's see. A pretty okay one-handed. Yeah, that would be good. The pronged reaver. Yep, as a one-handed axe, I would take that. Yeah. Couple of good things we could get out of there. I really only see one quest here. Just for Northfold Manor. I hope it opens up into more. Faraway Ranger, this is what I'm saying. I know the chat is quite delayed, but I see you there. Eating pizza and playing classic WoW, and I get to do the grown-up part now as well, which is have a beer with it. It's fantastic. No, it doesn't get much better than this. It's a flashback to like 2004, 2005, except I get to drink beer.
Farewell.
I'm loving it. How are you doing, Faraway Ranger? You a classic WoW enjoyer as well? I am playing hardcore too, by the way. All right. Yep, headed up to Northfold Manor to knock out this quest. I should consider opening up my YouTube so that I can actually see see the chat quicker. Yeah, living like a king, indeed. Indeed. I live a very blessed life, no doubt. Now, it was a long week at work, though. Long week at work, but yeah, nothing like getting your work done, putting that behind you, and then sitting down and enjoying some stress-free hardcore WoW. I guess I'm a glutton for punishment. What can I say? I've been playing WoW since 2004, 2005. Classic, yeah. Honestly, it's the best. It's the best. Like, I mean, I tried playing retail when this new expansion came out, and I enjoyed it a little bit, but there's nothing like what they captured back then. Absolutely not. Do you do hardcore, Faraway Ranger? Are you an enjoyer of the hardcore? Oh. I don't know why, but I thought that things were slightly lower level when it comes to the animals, but I guess I was wrong. All right. Anyway. So we're after... Oh, leave me alone, Mr. Spider. Leave me alone. Let me pull something up here. Oh my. Oh, let's see. Yeah, I just want to go to my channel. Let's see. Yeah, I'm trying to play retail, but I can't find any groups, so I rolled Doomhowl yesterday to try and level a Horde Warrior. I love Alliance, though the most. Just wanted to shake things up a bit. Yeah, I feel that, and that's what's fun about hardcore. It's a great place to do that, right? Because if you've been, like, Ally your entire life, you can roll a Horde character, and it's all new and fresh, and also, but the challenge of not dying, you know, along with like leveling in a place that you haven't done so before. Chef's kiss to that experience, 100%. Taylor says, I respect it. Warriors are the funnest and the best. Yeah. The warrior mains, you know. No, I did try a warrior before this character, and I actually died at like level 17, so I don't I don't have any, yeah. I do enjoy it more, I think, than Paladin. I just felt like for my first level 60 in hardcore, I just picked something that I think is going to be pretty safe. Oh. Something tells me I need to be a little bit careful here. Like, this could get out of hand real quick. Oh, thank you so much for the sub, man. I appreciate it. Yeah, I don't know. Just having fun, doing something that I love, and posting it on YouTube, and who knows? Who knows? But yeah, thank you so much for the sub, man. I appreciate that a lot. I don't believe this streamer has the guts to play a warrior. This guy. I know what you're doing. See, that's the class he wants me to play. I'll tell you what, if I get this paladin to 60, warrior run is next on the docket. No doubt about it. Especially since I died doing it before. I feel like maybe I have a little something to prove. Maybe just a little. Just a little bit. Okay. I am going to keep my wits about me here on this little farm. Let's see, we're looking at mercenaries and highwaymen. That's a path stalker. There's a mercenary. But there's some of those are stealth, I think. Get a lot of value out of retribution aura here. Tick, 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 tick. And that damage adds up for sure. Are you trying to rating on this character? Yeah. Actually, yes. I do intend to do that. Yep. But then, I mean, once you're in a certain position and you're just like raid logging, you know, then obviously I'll have time to like do other stuff, I think. I mean, we'll see. I also do work a full-time job as well, so there is that. Unfortunately, you know, reality responsibilities get in the way. And, you know, family and all that. Two dragons. I don't know why you're making that reference here. That's Starsky and Hutch, the Ben Stiller and Owen Wilson version, I believe. So, no idea why you're just saying that randomly. Far away, I will warn you a little bit. Some of my regular chatters, and Taylor Kennan, who happens to be my brother, but he's not the only one. Some of them are a tad unhinged. Just a little bit unhinged. I am on Doom Howl. This is Skull Rock. But I do have he's 26 or 28 undead priest on Doom Howl. And actually, there's a video on my channel of like, when I first like took a stab at streaming and content creation like a year and a half ago, I was going to start like his adventure. And I made like just kind of a little video about it, just trying to learn editing and stuff like that. But yeah, I put him down, and when I came back to the game, I just wanted to start fresh. And so I've been, you know, messing with Alliance stuff. I love Unhinged. Yeah, I had a guy one week who I was like, hey man, so like what brought you into the stream? You know, just like trying to get a little bit of constructive feedback because he came into my stream. And he's like, I Googled Epstein Files latest news, and your stream was at the top of the list. So yeah. So that was just to give you a thing. And then later in that same chat, I believe he made the claim that furries were the cause of 9/11. Just stuff like that. That's what you can expect. Let's see. Are you doing Race Locked on Skull Rock? I tried it, but I don't want to risk it. So yeah, here's the thing about Race Locked. Because I did start this character with the intention of doing that. I had every intention of going fully Race Locked. The problem is that if you're not a major streamer where a whole bunch of people are chomping at the bit just to talk to you and just to play with you, then you're going to have a really, really hard time. You're going to have a really, really hard time. Because it is just so prohibitive. Yeah. I don't think, Taylor, I don't think you were there for that. But yeah, that was his claim. So I don't think I'll ever forget that. I think I've seen him in my chat one time since then. I miss him, though. I wish he would come back. Like, he was just, yeah, that guy, I don't know how else to say this. That guy did not give a bleep. All right. So I need to remind myself of my layers of mitigation here in case I get in trouble. I do have my Divine Favor for a critical heal. Lay on Hands is on cooldown. I do have Bubble. I do have Dummies. Okay. Epstein thing. Streamer privilege, man. Yeah, totally. You know, I've yet to encounter this streamer privilege thing because, you know, alas, I am quite small as far as streamers go. However, you know, it's not beneath me to accept such things, you know. If my rolls, you know, seem to have some sort of unaccounted for favor, you know, I roll 10% higher, something like that. I'm not going to say no to it. I don't think any rational man would. So I'll let you know when that streamer privilege starts to kick in. I'm looking forward to it, frankly. Oh, I'm glad I gave you a lull, brother. Now, I just need to find... I guess these highwaymen are hanging out around the periphery, and I think they're stealth, so I need to go find them. Got just a few minutes left on my druid buffs and whatnot. I keep hearing... There it is. There he is. There he is. Alright, highwaymen. Here we go. Alright, yeah, I can farm 10 of these guys. That'll be easy enough. I've noticed too that like the really dangerous stuff is like some of these mobs that maybe they're not even that high level, but it's the really, really high attack speed, and then as a paladin you can't even really get off a good heal because they're just hitting you so much, and it just gets overwhelming really quickly. Let's see. I know I'm not supposed to promote irresponsible drinking on stream, but I think 2 Guinness in one night is more than reasonable, right? So I've had 1. I think having 2 is completely reasonable. So I might just do that. Or maybe a neat whiskey. Yeah, that sounds pretty good. Yeah, these are going down without a problem. I don't know how I'm going to get level 34 off of this, though, unless there's a chain, and I don't believe there is, unfortunately. Ah, I got to make my way down here and blow the cache of explosives. I know there's some elites, but I should be able to make it happen. Enjoy yourself, man. Yeah, I think I will. You know, I want to be careful not to, you know, violate terms of service. Like that's actually a rule that I kind of agree with, like, because a lot of young people watch these Twitch streams, and so I don't want to be a guy who is like, you know, promoting recklessness as a lifestyle. But yeah, I think 2 Guinness or 2 drinks in a stream is pretty reasonable. I don't think that's too out there. But yeah, I think I will do just that, Mr. Ranger. So let's see what we got. Iron up here. I don't think I have the skill for that, actually. Where am I at on mining? 113. Yeah, can't do iron yet, unfortunately. Alright, let's mana up and heal up here. I'm watching you on YouTube right now. It's a way better platform. Yeah, to be honest with you, I have no complaints about YouTube. I know like Twitch is kind of all the rage, but like I have zero discoverability on Twitch, and all the people that have come into my stream and just like chatted and we have a great time, it's all come from YouTube. I mean, I got handful of folks here that come back somewhat regularly. I have Joanne's the biggest one. Shout out Joanne, thank you so much. And let's see, I got Scott, I got Too Evil to Hope, there was a gentleman named Kurt. Yeah, all the discoverability that I've had has come from YouTube. Let's see, it makes me uncomfortable when you drink. It reminds me I can drink way more than you can. Yeah, no, actually, no, you fucking can't. Sorry, I shouldn't cuss. I'm trying not to, but... That reminds me, that's Nick Swardson's stand-up sketch. See, it's a nicer experience, I feel, for viewers. I go on Twitch too, but only when I need to. Yeah. some people don't do the dual stream to both, and I think that's a mistake. I mean, it's easy enough to do. It doesn't violate terms of service anymore. In my mind, there's just no reason not to. I mean, I'm dual streaming right now. I'm dual streaming to both. I have one viewer on Twitch. Actually, let's see. Sorry, don't fucking cuss at me. Shut up. Have you ever had sake before? I had some earlier after dinner. I have had sake on a couple of occasions. But and some warm sake actually, at this restaurant from a town I used to live in. And I have to say, I quite enjoyed it, actually. I do enjoy the flavor of it. My go-to is definitely like an American whiskey. I do like Japanese whiskey too. American whiskey. Sorry, like obviously whiskey is not American originally, but excuse me. I think Bullet Rye is made in America. I'll get my hands on some Lagavulin every once in a while, which I really, really enjoy. And yeah. And I think Guinness is actually the only beer I drink at this point. I don't know. Any Guinness fans in the chat? There's a handful of you in here now. Hello, everybody. Thank you so much for being here. Bourbon is such a comfort for me. Heck yeah. Heck yeah. Any particular kind, Joanne? Any particular kind? I'm curious. What's your go-to bourbon? I'm taking bourbon suggestions today. I do need to expand my horizons maybe just a little bit. But maybe having some sake in the cabinet might be nice too, depending on and my wife does cook some Asian dishes sometimes. Though she herself is not Asian, she's Hispanic. Is someone Irish or Scottish? Let's see. Joanne, you speak my language, yeah. Okay, big reveal, everybody. I'm just going to let the cat out of the bag on this. My super sweet wife, who is my biggest fan, is in fact Jen the Best. I wanted to sort of keep her anonymous more for her own sake, but there you go. That's her. My Jen, my wife loves all the comments that you make. She thinks you're hilarious. So there we go. Cat's out of the bag. Let's see. Jack Daniels. It used to be Wild Turkey, but I have some mixed feelings about it now. Okay. All right. Fair enough. Now I had Wild Turkey only once. I remember liking it, but it didn't necessarily like stand out to me as like, oh my gosh, this is like amazing. I think I need to get rid of this turtle meat, unfortunately. This is my last highwayman. No, I'm done. I'm actually done. She's got to keep an eye on me. Yeah. You know it, man. You know it. Yep, the the quintessential, you know, Latina girlfriend. She's probably in the closet right now. Oh, she's my wife, actually, but, you know, quintessential Latina wife. She's probably hiding in the closet right now, just watching me, for all I know. I can't quite see in there, but there's no way to be sure. I never know. That's the thing. Okay. No, it's fine. Everything's fine. I'm not in trouble. Okay, moving on. Did I say that right, honey? Did I say that right? Okay. Just keep those eyes forward. She'll walk by when I'm on stream at some point, and I'll like flinch like a... I always feel like somebody's watching me. Okay, no singing. No matter how much alcohol I have, I can't start singing on stream. That's a surefire way for the viewer count to just go to 0. Whoop. It's mandatory, by the way, in Classic World of Warcraft that when you jump on a ledge, even if it's small like this, let's say I'm on this log and I need to get off of it, there's only one right way to do this. You have to jump and do a 360, okay? It's mandatory. I swear, I'm getting
Hello.
tired of saying this.
See you around.
Taylor, here's the problem. Nobody is going to understand the reference,
Careful.
these references. I mean, maybe not nobody, but man, these are obscure. These are very obscure. That's an SNL reference from like the early 2000s. Let's see. When did you start this paladin? Well, I think like 2 weeks ago. My playtime so far, 2 days, 9 hours, 25 minutes. So I am definitely taking it slow. I am somewhere stylistically between Shobek and Zaryu as far as how I like to play. Zaryu is nowadays very much playing for fun. Obviously compared to what he's capable of. And Shobek is just having a blast, even though he's also very good at the game. But I am so much about, at this point, just theory crafting and not even looking up what the meta build is. I mean, I know what it is. I know what you're supposed to level for hardcore, but like you're supposed to do like this retribution build, and then you dip into holy, I believe. But I am like 100% pure holy tree at this point, and I want this holy shock, and I want to be a healer. But I'm also torn because I do also want the judgment set because it looks sick, and I never did it in like the original game. So that was your question, and then quite a bit of ranting on top of it. I trust that that's okay. I tend to do that quite a bit. If you ask me a question, you'll get your answer, hopefully, and then a whole string of other like information as well. Yeah, I would really like to get that judgment set and just sit there and just mog everybody in the major city. Is that not the dream? You just log in and you have something to keep you logged in, and you just stand there in the major city. And then people ask, how could we defeat that which has no life? Which, that's a South Park reference. I don't know if that's going to be lost on anybody. I don't know. Is this in a this? It doesn't say this is an elite quest. Yeah, this Thandalsphen quest. This should be doable. Oh no, I remember this. I did this a number of years ago. Let's see. You can make. Let's see. You can make a lot work in classic. That's the beauty. Let's see. Judgment plus the corrupted Ashbringer. Yeah, that would be the dream. Honest, like legit, that would be the dream. Like, yeah, I want to kill, because Naxxramas, there is a vanilla Naxxramas raid, I know that. I did it in original Wrath of the Lich King. That I do recall. Let's see, the true, oh, okay. Let me organize here, because I'm thinking about this, and I'm thinking about that. So, Judgment plus Corrupted Ashbringer, obviously peak aesthetic. Peak aesthetic for vanilla World of Warcraft. I don't know if there's a set of armor, like, of the tier sets that looks better than that one. It's such a sick set of armor. It's honestly so good. And Corrupted Ashbringer, obviously, S plus tier weapon appearance there. True Faith Vestments. So I'm gonna have to look that up. Let's take a look at this. Let's take a look at True Faith Vestments here. So I'm gonna pull this over. Okay. Oh, so this would be for a priest, of course. Look at that. Look at that. That is a sick piece of cloth armor. Look at the color scheme. Look at like the dark with the gold. That is excellent. Let's see. Increases healing spells by 73. Huge. 6 MP5. Cooldown of fade by 2 seconds. Yeah, that is a sick piece of armor. Wow, so you played Priest on the recent Anniversary Classic before they switched to TBC, basically full tier 3. Very nice, man. Very nice. I had a Dwarf Priest myself. I just kind of classic Andy did. I was doing other things. I don't know. I just was never quite able to get there. So I'm going to lock in here for a second because if I'm not mistaken, this is a somewhat... There's something about this that's precarious, and I can't remember what it is. So for the multi-mobs, I'm going to go Blessing of Wisdom because I am actually talented into that. And so my mana regen in fights is really, really good. Oh, dude, I need to empty my inventory. What's this? Ooh. When did I get these? Boots. So intellect and strength for strength and stamina. Yeah, I need to just... I need to just swap to Ret, though, because I really just want to do more damage for now. At least just for the leveling. Let's see here. Spirit Stam... Honestly, I mean, this should be fine, right? I just need to go... Okay, I pulled him. Yeah, 2 for 1 should be no problem. Nax is definitely my favorite raid. Yeah, I only did Nax in Wrath of the Lich King, and I think in Vanilla it was probably... Because it's not the same raid, right? That's a poison, I can dispel that. So I'm going to start up a heal. I think this guy wants to blow up or something at some point. Okay, so we got another one. We're still okay. I need to be careful not to fall, though, too. Yeah, there's something with explosives. Do they, like, self-destruct or something? Definitely runners. Holy cow. Okay. So, got poisoned again. Gonna heal. This is the thing that I would miss about Holy if I went Ret, though. Boom! Like, 45% of your health for a Holy Light. Plus, I have an on-demand crit heal with Divine Favor, which is actually crazy. It's basically the same raid, almost 1-to-1. Nax Wrath was just quite a bit easier. Really? Okay, so wait a second. But Faraway saying they're different raids. So there's probably some differences. It might be a matter of perspective, would be my guess, right?
I'm out of range.
Uh-oh. I'm going to take a heal here just to be safe. And then work on getting this guy down. Should be fine here, even though we're out of mana. Just win the auto attack war. So those mobs pulled together. Yeah, I could see that I'm backtracking too much here. Let's move on.
Inventory is full.
Oh my gosh, I did see the most painful wipe recently on Nax. It's too much silver to just leave on the table here. That's crazy though, for a gray drop, 42 silver? That's wild. Yeah, I mean, pretty similar when you get down to it. Okay, okay. Oh! What? Okay. Alright, so I exploded those. Where's the turn-in for this? Down here. Okay. Back across the Thandle span. Is this pointing you need help? Nope. It's a hunter. He's not dead. I mean, I can heal his piggy, though, if I have time. There you go. I can help him. That's the thing about Race Lock that I didn't like, too. It's like, what is the idea here? Am I not supposed to help anybody? I wish you'd focus the lower health guy, though. That would definitely make this go faster. I'll just help this guy out real quick. I'm gonna interrupt this at the last second. But I have no interrupt left for that other one, so hopefully that piggy doesn't die. Oh, he interrupted. Nice. Okay. Cool. Moving on. Done our good deed for the day, helping the pointy ear. And for the record, I'm contractually obligated with my guild to refer to them in some sort of, you know, pejorative manner. I have to call them pointy ears, even though, yes, they are night elves. Nice, the buff exchange. Let's see, 20 stam. That's not nothing.
You
All
got
right.
my attention.
Let's see.
Off with you.
Oh. Sorry, don't need. I don't want to get caught up in that right now. What can I get rid of here? Probably just this.
What can I do for you? Safe travels. Watch your back.
All right. So now this is a chain that goes up into something at Refuge Point. So we can look for that. Now it's just a little bit of XP, but we are really close to dinging 34 here. And then I think we can make our way into Stranglethorn Vale. Let's see. Let's start putting out feelers for a RFK group as well. That would be exciting stuff. I wouldn't mind healing an RFK. Any RFK enjoyers? I do have a question about those raids, though. I mean, how difficult are the fights really, like mechanically, and compare it to like a retail raid? I think I did. So I've gotten AOTC on. I don't get technically. I think I only got it once. So I got AOTC back in Dragonflight on Farok. So that fight was like, you know, it was fairly difficult, I guess. But I'm curious about how classic raids compare to that, because I don't think I did that many of them. I don't know. I would consider doing a Scarlet Monastery too, although I think I'm too low. I don't think 34 is high enough. So as far as not difficult at all, like 1 to 3 mechanics at most, and the fights end so fast. Interesting. That's interesting. I wonder, I mean, because I see people wiping in like vanilla raids. I'm not really sure what that's about. See, I'd ask my brother, but he's really only done the vanilla raids. He hasn't done any like retail stuff. All right, so they want 36 minimum for the Scarlet Monastery full run, and I will definitely be looking to do that. Oh, Scarlet Monastery, I mean, I don't know. I'm hard-pressed to think of a dungeon that I enjoyed more than, I mean, the Scarlet Monastery stuff as like a set of dungeons. Let's see. They're simple, but the tuning is punishing. Obviously, hardcore adds some extra spice. Oh, no, yeah, for sure, because, you know, you can be going through, like, jamming, done it 100 times, and if you kind of fall asleep at the wheel for even a second, you're donezo.
Greetings.
Even with Petries and stuff, like, in my mind, there's still a fair bit of risk. Get rid of a lot of stuff here. Yeah, I'll just go pure strength. Let the intellect go for now. I'm gonna hold on to these gloves, though. Daughter's ring.
Safe travel.
Wait a second. Did I not turn in? Ah! Okay. 1350 XP for that. So I need to just... I just maybe need to grind out a few mobs here and then... and go from there. I guess I can go do this Murloc quest in South Shore, and then that will ding me 100%.
Hello. See you later.
Yeah, but I mean, if I could, I feel like this may be a bit ambitious for a hardcore run to like be first timing and game raids on a hardcore character. You know, there's no real... I mean, there is kind of the reset button in the sense of like you have Petries and stuff like that. But, yeah, I just don't know. I just don't know. I think they could probably be learned well enough to do it and probably be okay, but I guess I'll find out when we get there. Stonecore requires me to level self-found to 60 in order to participate in the raids, and so I'm kind of throwing in my lot with them. We'll see how it goes. I mean, obviously, dwarves are the most blessed race in terms of race-locked content. It really doesn't get any better. So I think it's doable. Okay. Every time I have to fight Murlocs, though, I'm just, yeah. Oh, these are Naga, though, I believe. Yeah, I think these are Naga coming down here. But you have some mages, and then you have the shore runners, which I believe net. They will net you. So, thank goodness I have, like, an on-demand root breaker. Yeah, and I am over-leveled for this too, so it should be fine. Oh, slightly. Yeah, I'd like to maybe finish out the night with an RFK. Let's make that the goal, and I don't think we're too far off from that. I have one guy in my guild who's going to message me when he's ready, and we should be able to form a group fairly simply from there. Shadow Pain. Oh, jeez. Stun that. Let's do a heal. Gotta say, Duskwood is my favorite zone. I think I agree as far as zones go. Just the whole vibe. It's so... I don't know, man. It's just so Warcraft. It feels like quintessential Warcraft. Like if you play the RTSs at all. I don't know, man. It feels like a proper extrapolation from that into an MMO. That's how I feel about it anyway. That is how I feel. I gotta find something to do with the tangy clan meat. Ooh, I wonder if that recipe vendor in Stormwind has something for him. Oh, but I keep forgetting it's a level issue. It's a cooking skill level issue. It's a skill issue. Alright. So far, so good. Okay. What class are these that they get Shadow Word Pain and Lightning Bolt? I want to play that class. That would be OP. Or like different stuff like that, you know. Ooh, what if they did class combinations in Classic Plus? That would be crazy. Let's see. Gotta say, Duskwood is my favorite. Yeah, I'm only level 11. Started late yesterday. Yeah, well, that's the good thing about Classic Plus is that it is very much like evergreen in a way. Like, it doesn't matter like how late you're starting or how far behind you might be. Like, there's always somebody who's like right there with you. For like the true hardcore fans, the mentality is like, you know, you put a bunch of time into a character and maybe you die at level 10, maybe you die at level 60. It don't matter. You go again. Go again. Did you say, oh yeah, you said you were a warrior, I believe. Orc warrior. Yeah, that's legit. I haven't blah 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 blah. I can speak. I haven't leveled super high on Horde. The highest I have is actually that Undead Priest. Yeah, Duskwood is tight. Tight. Yeah, also 2005 called it once its lingo back, Taylor. Unbelievable. Yeah, STV's okay. I remember just the whole PvP cat and mouse thing back in the day. They created something truly special with that, and I'm convinced, you know, somewhat by accident. I remember tracking people by taking note of like the dead mobs in a line and then like chasing them down and trying to fight them. Feraless is good. Okay, we got 2. I'm gonna focus up here for a second. Should be fine. I just pop a heal. Whole bunch of mobs up there. Okay. I got my first care in 05. You mean character, right? I'm assuming you're referring to like that's when you started playing the game, like made your first character. Yeah, and same. I believe I didn't get to start playing the game until 05 because I believe it released in November. And so 05 was really like the year of WoW. Die! There we go. What am I going to do with all this clam meat? Man, this is getting ridiculous. Oh, tangy clam meat, no less. Tangy clam meat. All right, well, I'm looking at my numbers here. I see, let's see, we got 8 folks tuning in on YouTube, 1 on Twitch. Everybody, thank you so much for being here. It really is an honor to me that anybody would take time out of their day to watch my stream. I usually harp on this a lot, but I just genuinely appreciate it. Thank you all so much for being here. Easy way to level cooking. Oh, Joanne, give it to me. I'm ready. I'm ready. What's the easy way to level cooking? And for the rest of you chatters here, Joanne is like an encyclopedia. Like, I swear. Like, every single stream, it's like a half dozen tips of how to optimize this or how to do that easier. It's awesome. Yeah, like we were talking about before, far away. Like, if that's streamer privilege, then yeah, I'm all for it. Please and thank you. Goblin deviled clams. I don't suppose you know where that cooking recipe is. I could look it up. I have a Google machine. I can't rely on Joanne for everything. It's not fair to ask Joanne to replace Wowhead for me. Goblin deviled clams. Wow, classic. Let's see. Where do we get the recipe? In Lakeshire, so it's for sale. Second house from the end. Unbelievable. And then the recipe, is it tangy clam meat? It is. Debatably, we need to go do that like right now, but I will finish this quest first, and then I'm definitely doing that. I knew that there was something like that. Oh, let's see. Goblin Devil Clam. So, I like what Duskwood so much. My Wi-Fi network name is the name of the inn there. That's dope. Oh, what is the name of the inn there? It's definitely something on theme. That much I do remember. I don't want to fight this spider. This is looking a little hairy. I need to be careful here. Okay. I don't want to grab that spider. I do have a dummy if I need it. Lay on Hands is back up. I got Bubble as well. And Bubble, this one protects against all kinds of damage. Ooh, yeah, good time to get the heal off, I would say. Alright, so we'll deal with this guy, and then we'll deal with the spider. Hopefully we don't pull this other siren. Okay. Okay, your poison has no effect on me, Mr. Spider. Scarlet Raven Tavern. Yeah, that's legit. That's super legit. Hey, look at that. Restream notification. You've received 100 messages in chat today with Restream. That is all thanks to you guys. Thank you so much for just coming in and chatting things up. I enjoy it. I enjoy talking to you guys so very much. Yeah, awesome. Thank you. Let's see. 6 strength, 6 stam, 2 of 5. Nope, not an upgrade. Got a random green belt drop there. Okay. Just 5 more shore hunters and we'll be good to go. Man, I really need to level up fishing too. I keep putting that off. I want to do it. Because I need the MP5 food as well. Yep, throw your spears, but just chase me this way. Come on. Alright, whatever. This will do. If I have to fight the siren there, then I'll just fight the siren. I do need to mana up after this fight, though. All right. While I'm manaing up, if I may, one quick shameless point of self-promotion. I will be releasing a video soon on the main channel. I have hired an editor. I'm looking for feedback from the people who come into the live stream. If you guys, obviously, like, it does support the video when people like go in and comment and like and watch it and all that kind of stuff. But what I really am looking for is like feedback with regards to the content. So anything constructive that you have, I would definitely covet that. Because all the people who are coming into my stream, like, this is the kind of community that I want to build. So I want to know specifically what you guys want to see. Specifically, Joanne, Faraway, Taylor, I guess my brother can weigh in as well if he wants to. My wife's opinion is always going to be favorable. So please do come in and comment, honey. But, you know, obviously, yeah. And Scott and Too Evil to Hope, anybody else who makes their way in there, I would just covet whatever you guys think as far as the direction you want it to take. Right now, I'm kind of doing, like, I guess, storytelling. It's a bit memey. It's really just documenting the journey of going 1 to 60 and beyond with a character, what that looks like, and if, you know, if it's entertaining to watch. So anyway, shameless plug. There it is. And that is all. I subbed. When is it coming out? So my editor is working on it today, and he's also working on a title, like a sort of branded intro for me, which he's really into, like 3D modeling and stuff. Anyway, that's not what you asked. You asked when is it coming out. I would like to say either probably tomorrow, and at the latest the next day. That's what I would say. Tomorrow, and at the latest the next day. Yeah, that's my hope anyway. So I just started working with this guy, so he said that his turnaround is pretty quick, but you know, we'll see how it goes. We'll see how it goes. And it depends on if I have to, you know, send it back to him to tweak something or something like that. Yeah. I'll be on. So, Fairway Ranger, let's see. I see you asking, is YouTube/streaming a hobby, or are you trying to take it serious? So, I will, as I do, give you the sort of long answer. So, I do quite well on my job. I am a registered nurse. I have like 7 years experience now, and I do teaching as well in nursing now. Or I teach a CNA course for the company that I do floor nursing for. And so here's the thing. I make good enough money that it would be a tall order to become big enough on YouTube in order to, like, replace my nursing income. So really, it is going to be fun for a very long time. Having said that, I'm not the kind of person who is just okay with a certain level of quality and just calling it good. I'm someone who likes to improve and who likes to explore, like, the maximum of where I can get to in terms of my skill expression of anything, right? So when I do something, I tend to kind of go all in on it, and I like to do it just to the best of my ability. So in my mind, the better I get, the bigger I will be. So I guess sort of indirectly, it's both. It's that I really do enjoy streaming. I enjoy interacting with viewers. I enjoy making videos. I enjoy documenting the journey. All of that is true. Would I want to get big someday and have a big enough income to support myself, to support my family off of that? That would be amazing. That would just be the dream. Nursing is a really, really hard job. I respect that, man. I hope you blow up. Thank you so much. Yeah, I hope so too. Yeah, what can I say? Of course, I would love that. Yeah, who wouldn't? Who's in this space? Maybe not everybody, but I sure wouldn't mind it. Yeah, nursing is really, really hard work. Joanne works in the field as well. Hopefully, Joanne, hopefully that's okay to say. If you told me that on stream, hopefully I can share that with others. I'm sorry if that is too much, but Joanne's a certified nursing assistant. She's a CNA. She knows just how emotionally taxing, how physically taxing, and her job physically is much harder than mine. She knows how hard it can be, and yeah, I was a critical care nurse, like, all through COVID and stuff like that, and while I really enjoyed it, and it was an amazing experience to have, like, truly, it was also just, I mean, I don't know. I'm just tired. Like, what can I say?
Can I help you?
The job I have now is not so bad, but the work back then was quite a bit. If I say it on stream, it's fair to share on stream. Thank you. That came out of my mouth, and then I was just like, whoop, whoop, whoop. So I figured I was too late, but thank you for letting me know. I appreciate it. That makes me feel better.
Greetings. See you around.
Yeah, and I figured. I mean, that's logical too.
Inventory is
So let's see. This quest, it looks like we're going to turn in Stormwind Keep. All right, guys. So we're headed to Stormwind. We've hit 34. We're going to pick up more paladin skills when we're there. I'm not sure where to put my talents. Maybe just that. Okay. So for now, give me maybe like 4 minutes. I need to attend to the needs of my body. and get another beer. Let's see. The key is I gotta read what you guys are saying here. So the key is consistency, right? Yeah, that's what I think. I think the key is to just make your presence consistent, have the quality at a baseline level, obviously too, right? Because you do need to, you can't just put out muck and hope that you grow off of that, or low effort stuff. So I think when you hit the baseline level of quality, and then you do it consistently, like over and over and over again. And that's why I hired an editor, is to make the consistency part and the quality parts easier. And whether you go live or release videos, yeah, absolutely. And I'm still learning. I'm still learning what it means to put on a quality show for you guys. Sometimes it is hard when there's not a lot going on in the stream, in the chat, and I don't have a lot to like go off and bounce off of. But I'd like to think that I thrive when there's a lot going on and stuff like that, in terms of just making it engaging and entertaining. So, yeah, I think the more I grow, hopefully it will get easier, and hopefully the ideas will come. And yeah, but the fun is certainly sustaining, right? It does sustain me in this because it is truly enjoyable. The whole process of making the videos and putting them out, and exploring what you think might work, and then finding out what does and what doesn't, all of that stuff. It's an amazing adventure. It's truly, truly something to enjoy. You seem good at that part. I'm assuming you're referring to the interact. Oh, let's see. Oh, something some streamers fail at, or they don't interact much with viewers, and you seem good at that part. Thank you. I appreciate that. I'll take that as feedback. That's yeah. To be honest with you, I don't understand why you would become a streamer and you wouldn't covet every interaction with every viewer that you possibly can. That's my mentality on it. I do not understand why anybody would think that, because I'm coming in here, I'm putting myself on display. I have something to gain, and that is notoriety and growth and potentially monetization down the line. And here I have people coming into my stream, taking time out of their day because they want to be entertained by me. What an honor. What an unbelievable honor that is. Like, in truth. And anybody who watches regularly will tell you far away that that I probably go overboard with like the appreciation stuff, but it's because I really do genuinely feel that sense of appreciation. Even if even if it is a little bit cheesy to like overstate it sometimes, like I really just believe in letting you guys know that. Streamers on Twitch seem to ignore the people who don't sub. Yeah, I don't get that. I don't get that. Sub or not, I'm glad, if you're here, I'm glad you're here, and I'm glad I get to talk to you, and it means the world to me. The only thing that's going to feel bad is, God forbid, I ever get so big that I can't read, what everybody has to say, because I want to respond to everything you guys are saying. Like, I can't help it. It's almost like this compulsive thing. And you'll notice me doing that. Like, if I miss something, I'll go back and at least just read it and just see. Yeah. Obviously that might get harder if I'm doing content in game that requires a little bit more attention or whatever. But yeah, actually, so I'm going to take the flight path to Stormwind here. So guys, I'm going to set up a flight path to Stormwind far away, and everybody who's in the chat, thank you so much. Give me just like a few minutes doing a quick bio, refilling the beer, and giving my wife a smooch, and then my kids as well. And then I will be back in this chair, and we will see about getting our RFK one underway. Ugh, I can totally talk. Our RFK run underway. Talking is hard.
Something?
Okay, and we're going to start the flight.
Farewell.
I'll tell you what, I'm going to turn on the lovely World of Warcraft background music. And yeah, give me just a couple minutes, guys. I'll see you all soon. Please hang tight, stay tuned. We got more to come, so see you soon. All right. Looks like we are back. And we haven't even made it to Stormwind yet. And bada bing. Oh, man. I did something, though. Let's see. Nope, not that way. There we go. Oh, I gotta fix everything here. That works. All right, there is one little segment I like to do during downtime. I really enjoy it a lot sometimes, actually. I like to read through the death log. If you don't have this add-on, by the way, I think it tells you within a certain radius about people who die and gives you some basic information about them. So we're going to crack another one of these. And, yeah. And we're going to read some, we're going to make some obituaries for those who have fallen. That music goes hard, though. Burning Steps. Okay. Yeah, the WoW Classic music tracks are amazing. Amazing. Let's see. All right. First off, we have a fellow dwarf. Class Hunter. Name? Dead Man Kiting. How true that turned out to be. Guild? Death Happens. Self-fulfilling prophecy in this case. Okay. Too bad he wasn't a part of Stonecourt. He'd probably still be alive. Died to a wetlands crossalisk. In wetlands. Last words. Well done. Apparently he was complimenting someone else because he's dead. Okay. Playtime 1 day, 10 hours, 40 minutes. Rest in peace. Let's see. I listen to the soundtrack sometimes. It is so good. Yeah. They have playlists of it on YouTube now. I may have indulged in that once or twice. All right. Well, let's take a vote then in the chat. Anybody who wants to vote, type 1 if I should have music on, like in-game music on. Type 2 if you want it off. 3 is no opinion. And if you're whoever's there on Twitch watching, your vote will count as well. And I will inform the YouTubers. Oh no, they should be able to see you because I have both chats up. Okay. We have the missing diplomat. I should probably knock out the next few steps of that as well. Let's see. 3, no opinion. 1 is on, right? If so, 1. Okay. So far it's looking like the eyes have it. I will leave it on, although I'm going to leave it on at a low-ish volume. But it will be there.
Be careful.
And if you want it turned up a little bit, just let me know.
For the Alliance. See you later.
Okay. Doop-a-doop-a-doo. Yeah, so just some random turn in, errand running, and then FK. Oh. Yep, it looks like the eyes have it. The polls have officially closed. Joanne and Faraway, thank you for participating. And since 3 is no opinion and 1 means on, yes, Joanne, that is the case. Music will stay on. Did I already do this bit a second ago? I did. Maybe I have drank a little bit too much. Ah, I'm a dwarf in game. It's fine. That's like their whole shtick.
How are you?
Okay.
Watch your back. Off with you.
Oh, what do we have going on here? Oh, I didn't expect to be fighting right now. Luckily, I'm over-leveled for this. Okay. That was weird. Why did they reset like that? Your thugs didn't have to die, Mr. Stonefist. Alright.
Talk to me. Be good. Off with you.
Okay, back to Elias String, but why don't we head up into the castle to turn in that big fat juicy quest. 3,200 XP. Ay, ay, ay. Golly. So, far away, what do you think? Are you... I think you said you were playing retail and you re-rolled on Doom Howl. Are you planning on sticking with it for a while, or maybe just going until you die, or like, what's the plan? I have multiple viewers now who play on Doom Howl, so I might have to hop over there and play with you guys. Although the two of you are on different factions, Joanna and Faraway. Oh, that's what it is. Okay. Oh, someone who just got into Dead Mines died. Well, that's sad. I think I want to try and stick with Doom Howl, but I don't want to quite quit retail yet. Yeah, retail has its draw. It's definitely
Hey there.
more like,
See you around.
how do I say it? Like acutely engaging,
Safe travels.
you know. I actually hit gosh, so I hit a 2,500 mythic rating on day 1 of the season open with my Shadow Priest. And I was into it for a little bit of the beginning of the season, and I have to say it is quite engaging in its own way. I play a Resto Shaman there, nice. Resto Shaman's yeah, a fellow healer at heart. I wanted to do more healing. I'm just not good enough at it yet, to be honest with you. Not in retail.
King's honor, friend.
Let's see. Oh, y'all. It might be cigar time, too. I'm really feeling a cigar right now. Any cigar enjoyers in here? I have a little Perdomo champagne I've been holding on to. I think I might like to smoke it. I figure if you guys know about bourbon and whiskey and stuff like that, you probably have paired a cigar with it at one point or another. Light it up. Okay. There's a few preparatory things I have to do. So I don't have a good smoke eater yet. I need one. But I like to kind of seal off my door, and then I open my window over here, and then it works out pretty well as far as not like getting all over the house. I used to enjoy tobacco and vapes of all sorts, but I quit nicotine entirely about 4 years ago. Joanne, that is crazy. I envy people who can socially smoke. No, make no mistake. I'm hopelessly addicted to nicotine right now. Like, hopelessly. I do Zyn pouches. Now, I stick to 3 milligrams, and I stick to about, like, 6 to 10 a day. Somewhere in there. Somewhere in that range. But I couldn't go a day without it at this point, and I tried as an experiment to quit, and I found it pretty darn difficult. I'm not going to lie. All right, we're headed to the paladin trainer. We should probably empty our bags. Yeah, I mean, because if you were really addicted to it, you can't just get away with like lighting up a cigar, and you know, and just enjoying that one cigar and calling it good. No, it doesn't work that way. It doesn't work that way.
You need
All right.
something?
So, oh yes, that reminds me. The tangy clam meat recipe too. The tangy, we got to take care of that. So let's take care of all of our business here. So we're here. We don't need all this crap. Let's get rid of it. I'm not messing with engineering right now. We can sell those. I mean, a lot of this stuff we vendor. Get rid of the metals. Get rid of the powders. Don't need that either. Engineering supplies can go. Let's see. I vape weed. It's legal where I live. Very nice. Yeah. I've never been a big marijuana guy. I have used it medicinally on a handful of occasions. Obviously as a nurse, like I felt like I had good context for doing so. But I do think it has fantastic medicinal applications. I'm about your age. Joanne says, I'm about your age and I tried many times to quit. Here's what worked for me. I got COVID and couldn't leave the house, so I went ahead and just broke my vapes and decided to sweat it out. Well, so I'll be honest with you, Joanne. I don't feel like a compelling reason to quit is the thing. Like nicotine. So again, like just I'm really into like researching these things, and the more that I look at nicotine, the more that I think that nicotine per se, that in and of itself is like on a similar level to just caffeine. Like it's a stimulant. It operates slightly differently than caffeine in the body. What tends to be really bad with it is when you inhale it into your lungs with a bunch of, microscopic metal shavings, right? But like with something like a cigar, for example, I mean, we're talking about just nice, clean, cured tobacco leaves. No chemicals, pesticides, anything weird like that. That's it, And then you look at the ones that, you need to be on the lookout for like cheap gas station cigars that might have all that shit in it. But no, I'm really more or less of the mind that nicotine by itself, without all that other stuff, doesn't necessarily carry the same health deficits as a lot of other things. So let's see. I hated being addicted, and it interfered with a medication that you had recently started. Well, that is a fantastic reason to quit. Obviously, you don't want it messing with any of your other stuff going on. So I totally respect that. Of course, yeah, absolutely. You do what you got to do. Joanne, let's see. I feel the need to ask. Far away said, light up. Would it be a triggering thing for you to see me smoke a cigar? Would that be something that would cause you to feel a measure of temptation? I think I'd like to know, because it's not that big of a deal for me not to do it, I guess. I mean, make no mistake, I am really feeling it. I mean, I think I know what you're gonna say. I'm just, I want to be courteous. I don't want to cause anybody to sort of stumble in their continued desire to better themselves. That wouldn't be a great mission or look. Yeah, not at all. Okay, well, thank God, because I really want to smoke this cigar. Okay, a few preparatory things. I can open my window. I enjoy standing near friends who smoke. Yep, I can see that. All right, I'm gonna turn my camera up. It's a little bit let's see. It's a little bit in the way here. So, okay. Step number 1. I don't have to yell. My microphone comes with me. I don't know why I'm doing that. Step number 1. Oh, shit. My finger. Okay. Open the window all the way. And then I'm going to put this in front of my door. Okay. All the proper preparations are in place. Let's do it. Where are you, buddy? Where have you been all my life? All right. I guess we got a couple of options. We have this beautiful Perdomo Champagne. This is a nice little cigar. I don't know if you've ever had one of these. But then we have my mainstay here, and this is an Arturo Fuente Brevas, referring to the size. They are small, and it is they're quite gentle as far as the smoke goes. So I'm not sure. Maybe we celebrate 9 concurrent viewers across 2 different platforms, and we go for the big guy. So I'm gonna cut this bad boy. Oh yeah. Really good draw, great flavor. We have a little, kind of a gnarly little torch lighter. I think I might need to refill it, but come on. There we go. There we go. Come to life, baby. Yep. So with a cigar, obviously, those of you who don't know, though, I'm going to give it a little torch on the end here, about like so. And then I kind of burnt the shit out of that on the light, but do you prefer mild? Yes, the Maduros. I've smoked cigars now for a few years, for a number of years, and I found pretty universally that the Maduros or anything particularly dark is just a bit much. Here we go. Yeah. Yep, that is where it's at right there. Although I'm a little bit rusty with the lighting, I'll admit. That wasn't the cleanest light I've done. I'd have to redo it here. We're going in for a paladin training as well. But yes, I guess to answer your question most directly, I do prefer more mild. There we go.
Well met.
All right, what do we got here? Obviously, redemption is useless. We do have an upgrade to our Blessing of Wisdom, which is huge. 24 MP5. Flippin' wild. We'll take that. Upgrade to Flash Shield, absolutely huge. Only a slight increase on the mana cost, and upgrade to Seal of Righteousness. This is a bountiful training session here. We're upgrading everything that's useful to us, basically. Divine Shield protects Paladin from all damage and spells for 10 seconds, but increases the time between your attacks by 100%. Once protected, yeah, so you get forbearance. So this one is like, it's up, but it does decrease your damage output, obviously, significantly. And I believe it's a personal defensive. So let's get everything replaced here. So Flash of Light, rank 3. Divine Shield. I think I'm going to stick that here for now. So SQ will be the personal defense of 10 seconds. We can still attack.
I can't attack.
And I believe Seal of Righteousness, which I have macro to my judgment right here, by the way. 9 to 31 holy damage. I believe that reflects... that's going to be in holy, actually. I believe that reflects the most recent 9 to 33. Yeah. Okay. So I think it automatically like does the correct or my highest rank seal. Okay. Now down to Darkshire. We can take a look about making our way into STV. All right. All right, where is this goblin clam recipe? I can find it. They said it's in one of the houses. Let me click over to Wowhead and see what it said. So, oh, in Lakeshire. Okay, my bad. My bad. Lakeshire it is then. Let's see. Far away. Are you a cigar smoker? If you're asking me what type I prefer, I'm assuming you have some experience yourself.
Can I help you? Farewell.
See, I do like them and used to so much, but it's been like a year or so since they've had one. I'll be honest, it is kind of an expensive habit to get quality stuff. I'm not going to lie. That's why I don't do it as often. But usually have one with my dad when it's nice outside. Yeah, oh yeah. A nice outside smoke, maybe in the evening or early evening or even at night. And I like to pair it with a nice neat, just a neat whiskey or maybe something on the rocks. And yeah, obviously very, very desirable, very pleasurable experience. Sweet. Got to re-up on the buff. So, it's in Lakeshire. Second house from the end. Oh, yeah, of course. That's where the quest was before. Oh, dang. Gildy got a sweet helmet.
Good
Okay,
day
this
to
is the
you.
trainer. I don't think I can... Oh. Well, those things might be useful. And then goblin deviled clams. Oh, so yeah, I need
See you
125 for that. Dang. So what do I do here? Do I take a minute? Do I do a run of like farming boar ribs? All I would need is like 15 or so, something like that. Still doing RFK tonight? Yeah. Yeah. I'm going to work on that right now. In fact, I'm going to set myself up in Group Finder, and that's probably the best way. So let's do RFK. We're going to say healer, damage. Thank you for the reminder. I kind of got caught away in, let's see. Yeah, everybody's really high. It's Razorfen Crawl, right? It's Corpse Maker. Corpse Maker? Nah. I mean, I kind of want it, but I suppose my foray into the Retribution spec will have to wait. All right, yeah, there we go. Just like that, we actually have a RFK group, and so I suppose I'm more or less obligated to make my way there. I need to clear a little space in the inventory, I think, for the dungeon run. I wasn't super comprehensive. Let's reorganize everything. I'll see what I can get rid of. See, speaking of cooking, I'm in a similar boat. I'm finally running to Ashenvale to buy the 225 book so that I can cook off all the meat and eggs in my bags. Yeah, it's definitely starting to clog up the bag space. Yeah, make no mistake. Let's see. We already got through 4 in the group. So it looks like Dwarf Rogue, Dwarf Priest, Human Warrior. So we are a mixed race group.
Step on up.
Let's see. When you hit 40 or so, you can get Bone Biter from the Scarlet Monastery quest. Yeah, that's probably when I'll actually end up going red. I mean, what's the point in branching out right now? I'm not sure. I'm not sure what the point would be. So we'll just get rid of all of this, actually, because we're going to level with our Deviled Clans here after this. The silver we might want to hold on to. Interestingly enough, I don't need this wool cloth. And the belt needs to go. We're healing, so we're going to wear these. Oh, no, we're not healing. We're not healing. Okay.
See you later.
All right, we got a full group. All right. Thank you, Far Away, for the reminder. Yeah, I get a little distractible sometimes, but RFK was the goal, and RFK we will be doing. All right. Yeah. So I'll hold off on Corpse Maker because it was kind of a condition. I will pass on it, even though it is going to be very painful to do so. Let's see. For RFK, we want to go to. We want to go to Theramore.
Safe travel.
Yeah, we go through Theramore and we run up through there. It's a little bit dangerous, I guess, but I think we'll be okay if we stay on the road, right? I don't remember. Up tilt this a little bit. Let's get comfy again here, huh? Yeah. Yeah. I had a good, like, optimal, flattering camera angle. I don't know. I think that has gone away. Ah, well. Let's see. I'm going to look up that weapon, actually. Bone Biter. I want to see what I have to look forward to here. Bone Biter. What the F is that? Look at that thing. Bone Biter. 38 DPS, 20 strength, 10 stam. It's okay. Hold on a second, though. Joanne, it says Season of Discovery Phase 2. Is that wrong? Please tell me that's wrong. This is a WoW Classic weapon, right? Oh, it says added in. Okay, 1.13 Classic. Answered my own question. We're good. Okay, it was added to Season of Discovery, but it was not a part of it. Yeah, I think it's the same in regular Classic. Yeah, there should be an option to change the page. Let's see. Well, it had it listed there. It had it listed. It says on the listing, it says in classic and then also in season of discovery phase 2. So I thought I was on the classic thing. Yeah, I'm on the classic tab, but I think it includes some of the SOD database, but well, yeah, anyway. Clear enough, I suppose. I was thinking about joining my guilty group because guilty groups always seem safer. I don't know if so. In classic hardcore for me, so Joanne doesn't do group content, but far away, I will say this: if a group feels sketch to you, like the tank is over pulling, the healer seems to be just kind of taking a vacation, do yourself a favor and just bow out of the group. Don't suffer no nonsense when you're running with people in this, because some people are on their 10th, 11th, 12th, 100th character and they just do not care. And they're just YOLOing it. So if you want to live and stay alive, that would be my advice. Oh, I do group content, not often, but I do it, yeah. But then I'm sure you would agree. If things feel sketchy, you just, yeah. Oh, you got the wand from doing the BFD quest. Yeah, that's like the best in slot wand for priest, like leveling in that range. I remember looking that up. Yeah, I skipped it. I actually skipped it on my undead. Maybe I should still do it if I go back to him. Yeah, I'll also probably not start grouping for dungeons until the 40s when most of the bad people have died off. That's actually a really good way to think about it, because I think you're right. I think if you take the game seriously, obviously you're more likely to live longer. Therefore, the group quality should go up. It should, in theory, go up as you get higher up. Yeah. I hate to say it, but I think I like my Arturo Fuenteses better than these. This is a much more expensive cigar than that little Breva there, but yeah, what can I say? Anyway. I'm also engineering, but there's no guarantee. I mean, engineering, what do they say? They say it's bis profession in hardcore. I respect people who have cleared Nax on hardcore. That would be the goal. Not gonna lie, man. I would love to do that. I would love to do that. Although, to be honest, I don't really have a ton of loyalty to my guild. I really don't. They seem like a lot of fun-loving guys, but if I'm at that level, I'm not there to just, like, have fun, strictly speaking. I would actually like to clear the content. So, I know there's some, like, you know, there's some try-hard guilds out there, so, yeah, maybe it would just be a matter of doing that. NG is just bis for classic in general. Yep, Joanne, I think you're right. Although, a very strong case can be made for... alchemy with certain classes, but I don't know. Bombs for split pulling and
What can I do for you?
target dummies are tough to
See
beat.
you later.
Oh, I don't want to do this right now. Shoot.
Hey there.
Oh. I'm not doing this to grief people. I suppose someone could help me.
You need something? Hey there. Can I help you?
It's okay to outgrow the guild. Doesn't mean you can't still be friends with the favorite people in your old guild. I 100% agree. Some people take it really personally. Some people take it really personally when you move on from a guild.
Good day to you. How are you? Have a good one.
Greetings. For the Alliance.
Okay, I'm going to set the rest of this aside. Oh.
Need something? See you around.
I think the closest I could get is Ashenvale if I don't cut through Theramore. Looks like the boat's coming. Yeah, I've met a few good people in this guild, like Emmett, the guy who helped me, who helped me get Varigan's Fist. He's obviously a good dude. Let's see. Goodran, who I actually met, he wasn't in the guild and he joined the guild as a result of our interaction. He's a nice guy. And I think he's still doing okay. I kind of wonder about him. I don't see him. Yeah, I don't see him. I also don't see Emmett, which scares me. I hope they're still alive. Oh, dang. This warrior was like 10% less. Yikes, brother. Oh, typing with a cigar in your hand. Ah. Okay, it was a duel. Never mind. This warrior tried to fight a warrior with a whirlwind axe. It did not work out well. Yeah, that tracks. So wait. High healing. I mean, I'm definitely going to keep some reserve mana for just making sure that people can get topped off if needed. All right, yeah, it's not too far of a run. And we'll pick up the missing diplomat, the rest of the chain while we're here. Yeah, it's always kind of scary to do this with pugs, but
Good day to you.
I'm hoping that. Yeah, I don't know.
Safe travels.
I haven't really had a really bad experience with groups so far. So maybe by this point in the game and like the life cycle of WoW Classic Hardcore, people are kind of doing things the way that they're supposed to. Yeah, and they did away with Bubble Hearth, by the way. I don't think that that's a thing.
Light be with you. For the
Although
Alliance.
that would be nice to have in my back pocket, I'm not gonna lie.
What can I do for you? See you around. Be careful.
Okay. Yeah, we have a bit of a run ahead of us. And I honestly don't even remember. I don't think the mobs outlevel us too much here. I'm definitely going to stay on the road. I'm not going to try to cut across. I feel like that would be like suicide. Guess I'll just grab this real quick on the way. Then I'll pick that up going back through Theramore. Ah! I didn't pick up the flight path. Yeah, I can do it later. Oh, you know what I need to do is I need to go get Light of a Loon out of Ashen Vale. I believe that's at the end of a quest chain. That is an item that works much like Divine Shield Hearthstone combo, the way it used to work, except anybody can use it. But it's one time per character. Because the Light of a Loon is a one-time use thing. Yeah, when we pop out in the Barrens, we're going to be right there. So we're actually pretty close to the actual dungeon. I didn't see my group respond to me when I asked that before. Whatever. I'll heal as I need to. It's fine. Oh, let's see. There's a raptor over there. Yeah, 36. Okay. I should be able to at least escape anything that I run into. Should be fine. Famous last words in hardcore. Should be fine. Should be fine. I got a groupie apparently coming behind me here. It has probably been 3 years, I want to say, or more since I've run this dungeon. Oh, it'd have to be longer than that. We're in 2026 now. WoW Classic came out 2019. I believe it was 2019 that they first did WoW Classic. So it would have been shortly after that, maybe 2020. So wow, like 6 years. So it's probably way back then. I do remember there just being a lot of kind of sketchy group polls, you know. But that's about it. I think the bosses are all relatively straightforward. Wait a second. I think I messed up. When I was back in Lakeshire, I went to the cooking trainer and I looked to train the recipe for the clams. But is it actually a vendor recipe that was at a person that sells them nearby? Ah, I think I got distracted. Oh well. I guess we can see to that after the dungeon. All right, loot-wise, let's talk about loot here for a second. So, out of this dungeon, as far as a mace goes, Death Speaker Scepter from Death Speaker Jargba, that would be a pretty nice pickup. There is a little bit of waste, like for group content, right? Because it increases healing spells and stuff. But actually, maybe it wouldn't be that good. Because as I learned from a previous stream, from a certain viewer, it's Joanne, that is not super good unless you like are stacking it late game. So 10 intellect cloth, 4 stamina, 8 spirit neck, that would be good. The shield would be okay. And okay, yeah, the pronged reaver. The pronged reaver, that would be like the big thing to get out of here, because the pronged reaver, this does almost as much damage as Varigan's fist, and I would be able to pair it with a shield, and I think it would make for a little bit safer leveling considering my spec. Yeah, so something to consider. But really, this is just going to be a free pad to the experience bar. Granted that everybody plays it cool. Talk about zones that I'm not a huge fan of. I would say the Barrens, because I did do a good chunk of this on my undead, and I have to admit I wasn't a huge fan. Although that music still slaps. Nice. We got a couple dungeon quests down here. Okay, sick. Yeah. Then the dungeon is definitely worth doing. If we can get some quests, an extra like 10k XP on top of what we get for running the dungeon itself. 3, 6, 9, at 11. And then some for Razorfen Downs. Remember, there's some good stuff in the Downs. Let's see. Yeah, Carapace of Tutankhash. That would be huge. We're definitely going to want that when the time comes. A huge Stam Cloak. Pretty decent intellect waistband. Shoulders are pretty okay. Great shield, mainly for prospect, but still really good. Dagger. Okay. So this quest, yeah. Grabbing quest. All right, but we do have the final boss of the game right here too, which is elevators. So gotta watch out. Why is it so tempting just to jump and bubble? It's insane the number of people who die on elevators like to fall damage. All right, what is this? I guess I thought there was a quest here. I guess I'm wrong. Alright, apparently you have to run to Feralus flight path. Okay. Alright, so we're just going to go for it. So I guess I'll be just doing some damage, and I'll just be ready to do some healing if needed. Obviously, if the healer goes or something like that, I can just be ready. And obviously keep buffs up and all that. We'll do Devo Aura. Not seeing the quests. Maybe they're inside. In and ready, lads. This guy's just dueling people. No. Did he just die? No. It really looked like he was dead. Holy cow, man. Alright, this rogue looks kind of stacked, honestly. Let's take a quick little look-see at this fella. Let's see, Toxic Revenger, that's out of Nomer. And Narax's Fang. Not bad. So... Who? Bear tank. Give wisdom to myself. This is a priest. He'll get wisdom. This warrior's a little sketchy. Yeah, I agree. Yep, I agree. I think we're pretty over-leveled for the dungeon. I mean, the opening mobs here are gray. So I think we'll be okay, but yeah, I will have my wits about me to be sure. I think the warrior's just damage. I think it's a bear tank. And if things get weird, I will just 100% roach out. Like, no doubt about it. Looks like this priest is shadow. Yeah, I guess I'm healing. That's how I prefer it anyways. I'd prefer to have that roll just in my own hand. Share. Quests. Alright, I guess I'm just here for the fun of it. There's one. Okay, got one. Trying to let my mana fill up a little bit, so I'm waiting to do any healing. Bear seems to be doing fine. I give him a couple. Oh, the priest is throwing heals at him too. Oh yeah, he's not shadow. All priests get shadow word pain. Duh. Okay. Well, I hope this warrior does some really good damage, because things are a little bit slow for them being so low level. Let's see, we get 1 shadow word at level 4. Yeah, that's what I thought. IIRC. I'm not sure what that means. I'm not familiar with that acronym. Oh, nice. Okay. All right. Well, that's a quest. Not bad. Not bad. Just make our way to Darnassus. Turn that in. 3k XP. So as we focus the same target. If I remember correctly. Noted. You're teaching me new lingo, Joanne. Okie doke. If we... Nah, I'll let him... So, he says, come follow me on Twitch. Ultra Father TV. I won't plug my channel. I'll let him do his. It shouldn't be a problem for both of us to keep this druid alive. I mean, if I were him, I wouldn't be too offended by it. Ooh, 4 in 4 spirit. Nah. Just greed on that. We don't need that. We have Seal of Rin and Lavishly Jeweled Ring. I guess we could have given up the 2 agility, or given up 1 intellect and the 2 agility for some spirit. That would have been fine too. Alright, it's fine. It's fine. I think there's a boss right up here around the bend, if memory serves. I mean, so far so good. We'll see if the warrior brings an element of chaos into this. Hopefully he does not. Hopefully he does not. I know he's after Corpse Maker. If he comes in and acts like a jerk and Corpse Maker drops, is it wrong that I'm tempted to need it and then switch to Ret? That would be troll. Because if he's acting that much a fool, I think I would just leave the group. But these are the thoughts that I have, the intrusive thoughts. 6 int 5 damn. I like that, but I'm going to keep what I have. More of a druid piece. Or the rogue if he doesn't have good shoulders. We'll let the mana bar come back up a bit here. Oh my gosh. I didn't even put my new Blessing of Wisdom on my mana bar. Let's do that. Yeah, 24 MP5. Huge. Let's do that. Oops. Steal this totem. Yeah, honestly, this doesn't even feel that bad with 4 people. Nah, we pass on that too. Or agreed that. Do a little drinking. I don't know what that means. What does get FK? What does that mean? We're getting ready to boss it up here. I want this warrior to show up. All right, he's here. Okay, so our warrior's the tank. All right, I'll take that. He has might. Yeah, why isn't the priest buffing him? That is... Yeah, that is odd. I don't think this guy drops anything crazy. Yeah, just potentially a dagger, I guess. Ooh! Ooh! Let's see. Currently, I'm working with 3 strength, 2 stam. Yeah. I think I do this. So 6 strength. I'm gonna give up a little stam for spirit. Heck yeah. Nice. Chest upgrade. Huge. Excuse me? Like... Need that sack. Ah, well. Man... I do need a bag upgrade here. Wow, they moved on quick there. Alright, I guess I can focus on damage for now, but I'm going to keep an eye on my mana all the same. Do might for myself. And then this could just get a little bit hairy if we overpull. Yeah, so okay, he's doing throwing weapons, doing one at a time. Good, good, good. Is the priest gonna heal him? Like, this would drive me nuts. If I was the tank and I'm in a group and you let me get to half health, that's gonna make me nuts. Okay. Yeah, we're making short work of this. This is no problem so far. All right. Yo! How's it going, Nora? This game is so confusing. Indeed. To one who is uninitiated, I don't doubt that at all. There's a lot going on. Good, glad to hear it. Doing good. We're level 34. Playing hardcore, as I think you know. And we're doing some group content right now. And yeah, it's going pretty good. I wouldn't mind getting the Tuscan Helm. Looks like he already has it. What do I currently have? I have a decent helm, but I would take the agility over spirit for sure. Just for leveling. Yep, doing good. Main class and why did I choose it? Right now, I'm just, like, I guess, maining a paladin. And just because, I don't know, Holy Paladin Healing looked fun. And I thought I'd give it a try. I don't know. I mean, I don't know if I have a main class anymore. The class that I've played the most throughout the history of WoW is probably a priest. Probably a priest at this point. Yeah. But I've only taken that very far in retail. So WoW, yeah, classic WoW, little different of a ball game. How many hours do I think I've spent in WoW? Like, total? Well, that's quite a question. Many. I mean, I've played on and off for years and years and years, so many hours. On this character, let's see. Do a slash played. 2 days, 11 hours, 20 minutes on this run. Ooh. All right. So I was helping the priest out a little bit there. Hopefully he's not too upset about it. We'll have this guy down. Tuscan Helm. Yep, 100% needing that. Boom. Huge upgrade. Love it. Tuscan Helm. I believe that you're a hardcore gamer. Sure. Yeah, you could say that. I mean, I'm literally playing a game mode that is hardcore. So yeah, no doubt about it. What got me into the streaming world? Game love? I don't know. I like telling stories. I like interacting with people in chat while I play. Like hearing about what other people have going on. Yeah, it's just a great way to have a community and talk to people. What about you, Nora? Do you play games? You play World of Warcraft or anything like that? I do. story-based games. Nice, very cool. Silver thread pants. Let me check out this loot here. Cloth, intellect, spirit. Yeah, I'm gonna pass as well. Yes, I played WoW a few times. Nice. Have you played Classic or mainly retail, Nora? And thanks for stopping in, by the way, on Twitch. It's rare I get someone dropping in randomly on Twitch, but I'm always glad to have you guys. This is a little bit hairy, a little bit spicy. Just a little, 2 more. All right, we're gonna focus that one down. Work on the stalker next. I think we focus the stalker, no? Because he's lowest. Pleasure's all mine, Nora. Alright, we focused him, that's fine. Alright, easy peasy. I prefer classic, yeah. You and me both. To be honest, they're just completely different games. I mean, truly, at this point, let's be real. They're just completely different games. I'm gonna interrupt this lightning bolt. Oh, we are burning. All right, a nice staff. We're just gonna greed that. Don't need it. Priest might need it. What keeps me busy outside of gaming? Well, I'm a registered nurse by trade, and I also do some teaching in that field. And I also have a family. I have a wife and I have 4 children. So between all that, I'm kept pretty busy. Yep, it's a full life. What can I say? What made you click the stream today, Nora? I'm just curious. Like I said, I don't get a lot of traffic coming out of Twitch, so I'm always curious. Oh. I want a drink here. And despite all that, you still managed to make time for gaming. It's really impressive. Well, I mean, it's a hobby I've had since I was a kid, since I was very young. It's always been more or less like a priority for me. I genuinely enjoy it, and yeah, of course, we make time for what we love, don't we? Of course. Yeah, Joanne, you have to admit, for how sketchy this warrior started out, he ain't doing too bad. I'm kind of liking the pacing and everything that's going on. This is actually going pretty smooth. Let's see. What about you, Nora? What do you do in the real world? Ooh. Where did our priest go? Oh, he was just drinking. Okay. do have the correct flash heal on here. Creative designer, and I create artwork for streamers. That's really cool. Free to let you know. Yeah, I'll be honest with you, Nora. I appreciate you coming in and chatting and stuff like that. I get about one such solicitation per stream, and I typically say the same thing to you guys. That I'm not looking for that right now at this time. But I do appreciate you coming in very much, genuinely. And I respect the hustle very much of you guys, going into people's streams, trying to get out there and sell your services. I think it's great. Alright, we're fighting the big pig boss here pretty soon. Let's see. Anything on him? No. I mean, there's a pole arm. Paladins can do pole arms, but I don't really need that one. Appreciate your honest opinion, and thank you for understanding. Yeah, no problem. No problem. Keep it up. I wish you luck. I mean, if I were a creative designer of some kind, I would be doing exactly the same thing. I'd be going into people's channels. I'd be like, hey, this is what I do. I can help you. Let me give it a shot. I would be doing exactly the same thing. So I respect the hustle. Oh, that'd be an 8-second silence. All right, we're good. You have a good day too, Nora. And again, good luck. Oh, what am I doing? What am I doing? Alright, I think the tank has a macro that automatically is going to stun him so we get him killed. I think the tank has a macro that tells us which one he's focusing. The fear? Why did we need to fear that? Interesting. Okay. Let's get buffs back up on everybody. Oop, nope. And do. Okay. Alright. I feel like the fear, yeah, my druid is saying the same thing. Why fear? It just seems unnecessary. But whatever. It's all good. Oh, dang it. I thought we did our Judgment of the Crusader there, and we were doing extra holy damage, but no such luck. My bad. I need to fix that macro. Maybe have it work a little better. Definitely don't need the dagger. I think the rogue is going to need that. I think that's an upgrade for him. Yep. Grats. Nice. That's a good get. Uh-oh. Looks like I lost the connection to the channels. Let's see. You guys might be in kind of a lurking phase right now, but if you don't mind, it did just give me some kind of warning. Anybody mind just typing a 1 if you're still there? Or if I'm still getting chat? shoot. Oh, okay. I gotta focus on the group, but yeah. Just let me know if you're there in the chat, if you don't mind. You don't have to if you're multitasking or anything like that. Let's see. Intellect stam boots. Wow. I will keep what I have for now. Nice. The priest actually stayed out of range of the silence, which is nice. Interesting. Yeah, we're moving right along here. Are we to the final boss already? I think I might have mixed some of this up with Razorfen Downs. I don't always remember like which is which. In which case, this is a nice little boost to the XP bar for sure. Yeah, this is the last boss, and then we'll do escort.
Interfere.
Alright, RFK, GG, easy. Okay, can't interrupt that. So we're going to put on the Crusader Judgment. We're going to be consecrating for the damage. I think we help our priest out just a bit. Just a bit, just a bit, just a bit. Not so much. Alright, he's going down. Oh, yeah. Woo! All right, that is the one thing that we were after here. Pronged Reaver, 6 strength, 24 DPS. Basically, it will do almost as much, if not as much damage as our as Varigan's Fist, but it will allow us to wear a shield with it as well. So we should probably be looking at oh, I didn't mean to need that. Did not mean to need that. But yeah, that'll allow us to wear a shield. So get some extra stam, a lot of extra armor, just generally more survivability. Okay, I'm gonna get buffs back up on myself and a few others here. We kind of jumped into a bit of a hairy fight, but I think we're okay. Yeah, we're doing fine. Now I need to go train in axes. I think I need to pick up one-handed axes, which I believe you do in Iron Forge, if I'm not mistaken. I hope he's taking us to the escort quest. Alright, easy RFK. I don't think the escort quest is particularly hard either. Blood ring. 5 stamina. Yeesh. No, I don't need that. I don't mind having my intellect and my agility and stuff. Oh, I'm in Razorfen Crawl. Razorfen Crawl. So just toward the end of a dungeon escort quest. Thank you. Thank you, sweetie, for putting that in there. I wasn't sure. I wasn't sure it was still working. Okay. Oh, Dire Wand. That might be nice for the priest. I don't know what they're working with currently. Okay. Let's see, where is escort? Up ahead? I don't even remember. I can't wipe the curses. Intellect reduced by 15. Yikes. Well, that is quite a debuff. Yeah, we're jamming. Obviously, these are all like great to us, so this is nothing. Nothing. This big health pools is all. Alright, I suppose on the way out here I can start talking plans for Thursday. So I'll probably hit 35, maybe I'll probably grind to 36 tonight off stream. And then 37 probably tomorrow. And then the plan will be to be ready to do the entire like Scarlet Monastery line on Thursday on stream. So that will be the goal, and we're going to be looking to do all of the quests and just get maximum, like, you know, items as much as we can. And we want to complete that quest line, get that two-hander that Joanne mentioned, Bone Biter, and then we will be switching to Retribution Spec and probably carrying out the remainder of the leveling journey in Retribution. Now, I will have like a Holy Spec as well for the sake of healing group content, but that's all that it will basically be for. I think that I want to level Retribution after this point, or after 40, unless healing is needed for group setting. So that is the current plan. Nice, okay. I got that shoulder piece. Free 10 silver, I'll take that. Escort is done. Wow. Okay, I'm pretty sure I just got bamboozled. Alright, whatever. Yeah, I mean, what can you say? Some people just, yeah. I mean, I didn't see it anywhere, but whatever. All right. So we make our way to Ratchet and then to Darnassus for the turn in. It's let's see, we've been going almost 4 hours here. I think I'm going to call it a night as far as the stream goes officially. I'm going to continue leveling off stream and gonna be ready to do like a big Scarlet Monastery run, and then that I'm going to turn into a piece of long form content, I think, with the editor. So stay tuned for that. Let's see. Joanne, Faraway, Taylor, everybody who joined me today. Thank you so much for being here, y'all. And let's see. Yeah, look forward to the Scarlet Monastery run on Thursday. It'll be a good time, and hopefully we do not die between now and then. And yeah, lots to come. So thanks again, everybody, and I will see you next time. Later.